LeBron, to me, is top 2 all time. Now, if you disagree, you disagree. Where I get annoyed is when somebody's acting like I'm hating or disrespecting. Let me tell you something about Michael Jordan. He's going to be brutally honest.
The NBA has changed. Some say it's evolved. Others, like Stephen A. Smith, say it's fallen apart. But the biggest voice in basketball history, Michael Jordan, is getting ready to speak. And when he does, Stephen A. promises it's going to shake the entire league to its core. In 2025, Jordan is stepping into the spotlight once again, not to play, but to talk, to call out, to correct, and yes, to expose. Especially when it comes to the damage done to the NBA by LeBron James. Stephen A. has been loud about it, and now he is making it clear that Jordan will be even louder. So buckle up. Before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe to NBA Showdown, and ring the bell so you never miss a truth bomb about your favorite players. Stephen A. Smith does not sugarcoat what is coming. He flat out states that when Jordan returns for the 2025-26 season in a broadcasting or commentating role, he will be brutally honest. This is not going to be about playing politics. It is not going to be about building narratives to sell shoes or television ratings. Jordan is coming in with the authority of someone who built the NBA into a global powerhouse. And now, with the current state of the league being heavily criticized by fans, old school players, and even media, Stephen A. believes Jordan is ready to put a spotlight on everything that is wrong. It is not just about performance, it is about values, about competitiveness, about culture. Jordan is the symbol of an era when the game was tough, intense, and prideful. His honesty will reveal the truth that many do not want to hear, and at the center of that truth is the shift brought on by LeBron James.
Let me tell you something about Michael Jordan. He's going to be brutally honest.
Stephen A. continues to emphasize that Jordan will be as candid as he has ever been, and that is terrifying for a lot of current players, coaches, and executives. Jordan has always been vocal behind closed doors, but the fact that he is willing to speak publicly in 2025 means he is ready to shake the ground. This is not about being bitter or outdated. This is about someone who deeply respects the game and wants it protected from becoming too soft or too scripted. He will speak his mind on how the game has changed and how those changes have hurt its identity. Stephen A. does not just say this casually, he doubles down on it. He says Jordan is going to give it to people straight, no filter. And when the greatest of all time opens up about how his league has shifted, it is going to feel more like a wake-up call than just another opinion.
Michael Jordan, I know, when talking basketball, he is as candid as it gets.
Stephen A. goes even further. He says if Jordan holds back even a little, he will be right there to push him to speak his mind. Stephen does not want Jordan to be reserved. He wants Jordan to become the voice the NBA desperately needs again. This means Jordan is not just coming to commentate on games or highlight stats. He is coming to dissect the culture. And Stephen A. is confident that even if Jordan gets shy or quiet, he will step in to remind him of what is at stake. This back and forth shows how deeply both men care about the league, but also how clear they are that things have gone wrong. The league today lacks toughness. It lacks rivalries. It lacks the fear factor. And in large part, Stephen believes that all started when LeBron made that move to Miami, a move that changed the course of NBA history forever.
And I don't think that he's going to be shy about saying what he sees at all. For a fact, if he is, he's going to have to deal with me because I'm going to be in his ear telling him, oh, we getting shot now. But that's what we do. That's what we do. That ain't the one. That ain't the MJ I know.
In one of the most pointed moments of the discussion, Stephen A. agrees with the idea that LeBron James hurt the league, but he brings a deeper reason to the table. It was not just about the super team concept. It was about the spirit of competition. When LeBron left Cleveland to join forces with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in Miami, he didn't just make a career move, he shifted the mentality of an entire generation of players. Suddenly, the goal was not to beat the best, but to join them. Rivalries lost their edge. The hunger to dominate the league through hard work and loyalty started to fade. Jordan represented the era of building something from within. LeBron became the face of moving around to find success. And now, with Jordan preparing to speak, Stephen A. is confident that this exact point will be a centerpiece of his message. The league's toughness was traded away for comfort, and it started with that move to South Beach.
LeBron may have hurt the league fine. I can side with that. Not for the reasons you're articulating. Reason why is when he joined Miami. You had everybody trying to join with one another instead of competing against one another.
Patrick Bet David makes a compelling observation in this ongoing conversation. He says the game needs toughness to return, and Jordan is the only one who can call out those responsible for softening the league. This comment may sound simple, but it captures the feeling of many fans and former players. The NBA today is faster, flashier, and more technically skilled in some ways, but it has also become more cautious, less physical, and arguably less hungry. Players today are more connected, more friendly, and less confrontational. The Jordan era was full of grudges, rivalries, and competitive fire. And when Jordan speaks up next season, PBD is hoping he ignites that fire again. Jordan doesn't need to inspire hate. He needs to inspire edge. He needs to remind everyone that basketball is war, not a weekend retreat. And he is the only one who can say it and have the entire NBA stop and listen.
Hope we see a level of toughness with the game coming back. And I hope he calls everybody out.
To round out the discussion, Stephen A. makes something very clear. He says that LeBron is absolutely the second greatest player of all time, no question. But he also says that Michael Jordan is number one and always will be. This is not hate. This is respect for both greatness and truth. Stephen A. is not here to trash LeBron's off-court work or his impact on pop culture. He respects all of that. But when it comes to legacy on the court, Michael Jordan stands in a category of his own. He won 6 championships without a single finals loss. He never begged for help. He never ran from pressure. He dominated with intensity, skill, and willpower. Jordan's upcoming return to public commentary is not just entertainment, it is a historical moment, because for the first time in decades, the most feared voice in basketball is coming back to set the record straight, and the league may never be the same again.
To me, is top 2 all time. Now, if you disagree, you disagree. Where I get annoyed is when somebody's acting like I'm hating or disrespecting.
LeBron James has given the NBA iconic moments, incredible highlights, and unforgettable performances. But the cracks are showing. The culture he helped create is under question, and the greatest of all time is preparing to step forward and speak. Michael Jordan is not just returning to television, he is returning to reclaim the narrative. Stephen A. Smith is confident that Jordan will expose everything from the lack of toughness in today's game to the long-lasting impact of LeBron's career choices. And if Jordan decides to stay quiet, Stephen will be right behind him, pushing the truth out into the open. If you're ready for the GOAT to shake the league again, smash that like button, subscribe to NBA Showdown, and let us know in the comments, is the league ready to face Michael Jordan's truth?